Peace and blessings, everyone. Peace and blessings to the universe. All praises go to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I am Queen. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I am back with another video. Also hit the notification bell so that you'll get notified every time that I post a video. I said that like I was wrong. Be more. Hold up. I said video. Hold up. I said video. But yeah, every time I post a video, and I love different accents, okay? So don't don't think I'm up here playing around. I'm not playing around. I love different accents, but it did sound like it. Let me stay on track. Okay. So how are you gonna learn if you don't fall? How are you gonna learn if you don't fall? If you haven't ever failed, how are you going to learn? They teach us that we're supposed to think life is perfect. And life is not perfect. Life comes with yin and yang. It comes with ups and downs. It comes with duality. It can't always be perfect, and it can't always be bad. There is a season for everything. This is written. Okay? There's a season for everything. A season to be high, a season to be low, and so on and so. There's a season for everything. And God is looking at what are you going to do in that season? Of course, when things hit your emotions, you're going to pout about it. You're going to be angry about it. You're going to be sad about it. You're going to be crying about it. You're going to vent about it, but vent. Vent and get it out and move forward. That's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to pick yourself back up and keep going. And sometimes it takes a while for you to pick yourself back up. But work on it. You got to pick yourself back up. That's very important. You don't want to stay in that sunken place because it's not going to get you nowhere. You're going to stay losing. It's all in the energy and the spirit. God wants you to be light as a feather, and that's what He's trying to teach you. When I was going through, and me and my family was going through, and we were homeless, we didn't ever think that was going to happen to us. We didn't ever imagine seeing ourselves like that. It was so devastating. It felt horrible. But until we had became light as a feather, until we had calmed down, that's when we started to see change. I'm not lying. When we got that bump, this mode, but we kept going. We were like, F it, F it. Yes, I said it. We were like, F it. We were tired of effing around and finding out. And we realized that we had to be still. Nothing was under our control. Even the people around us judging us wasn't under our control. We had to ignore them and keep going. Because those are your distractions, and God is going to always set them there to see if you're going to pass. And when you pass, He say, okay, you passed the test. But it's always going to be tests. It's always going to be something. You're like, dang, it's something all the time. It's always going to be something. Those are your tests. Those distractions are your tests. He want to see if you're going to, how far over a wall you're going to leap. Just to get what you want, to get to where you want to be. Now, I asked God for something, and God told me, He said, sacrifice for a sacrifice. I didn't know what that meant. I'm like, I'm for God, so how hard could it be? Oh, it was hard. It was hard, so hard. Okay, it was hard. It changed my life. But it made me better. Everything that happened to me changed my life, but it made me better. Would I go back and do it again? No, I don't want to. I would not want to go back and do it again. And then we wonder why we don't know the next steps of our life, why we can't see our future. And the reason for it being is because if you had to go through all the obstacles that you went through and you already knew, you wouldn't want to go through it. You would not want to go through it. You would go ahead and tap in. I mean, tap out. You would. You would just tap out. But before you got here, you already knew what your mission was. And if the mission was impossible, you wouldn't have came. You wouldn't have been here. It's just when you get here, you got to tap back in. You know, on Get Out, when they took that picture and they woke up, yeah, something like that. You got to tap back in. And once you tap back in, you'll see a rise. You'll get rise. You'll get feeling of everything and know that everything is not lost. That you're still here. You're still breathing. So keep going. It's not gonna be easy. He didn't ever say it was gonna be easy. He just said that he would make a way out of no way. And through that, you gotta trust your spirit. You gotta trust the Most High. You gotta trust Him and know that He got it all laid out. He got it all planned. The book is already written. You just gotta live it. That's all. And you see people trying. I don't even like to say the word try because the spirits say you either is or you ain't. You either doing it or you either not. Okay? That's just how it goes. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new under the sun. You have to remember that your ancestors done struggle. Your ancestors went through things. They had to go on their missions and live their lives. But my thing is, I don't want to come back to 3D. I don't want to come back to level 3. I want to go in the heavens. I want to be an angel after this. Nobody wants to keep coming back here to this place. This the marketplace. So why not go through the things you have to go through and be with the Most High? Get your wings. A lot of people think they're going to leave here and see Source. You got angels that haven't even seen Source. But get your wings. That's what's important. What's important is rising, and we have to rise, right? So always remember everything that we do here is for a purpose. Every time you fall, you get up. You fall 7 times, you get up 7 times. You fall 1,000,000, you get up 1,000,000 times. You keep getting up. Everybody gonna fall. They're gonna fail sometimes. And I'm gonna tell you something. When God makes you His chosen one, when you're His chosen one, when you're a starseed, you're gonna go through the most. And you're wondering why you're going through more than others. It's because He has that light on you. He wants to fix you. He wants to correct you. And He sees that you have correction. He knows your ending. And it's not where you start, it's where you finish. He knows your ending. So you keep going. Don't let nobody knock you off your grind. Don't let nobody knock you off your shine. Keep shining. Don't let nobody dim your light. That's very, very important. And then they will wonder why we weren't ever worried about things. They're like, how are y'all doing this? How are you doing that? Because we were going through so bad at the time. We wasn't asking them for money because we knew if we asked for money, nobody had it. In our families, you can't ask for money. You have to have your own. And that's facts. It's yeah, you'll be lucky to get $20 out of folk. That's all I can say. And me and my husband weren't ever the type that like to ask people for anything, but when we had to, we had to, because we had 3 children to take care of. But we put our heads together. We thought outside the box. God always made a way. He always made a way. My husband used to do lawn care, and there were times when we really, really needed the money. It would just come through out the blue. Somebody asking him to do lawn care, to go work with them or something. God just always makes a way. When you are a starseed, he always going to make sure you're good through the good and bad. He didn't tell you it was going to be easy. He just said he was going to make a way out of no way. He just said he was going to see you through. If he said he's going to see you through, then he letting you know right there there's going to be bad that he going to have to see you through. He could see you through the good too. But through the good, you just rejoice and you happy and you ain't worried about nothing. But when the bad strikes, it's worration. I had to stop worrying. I remember it was a night down to when it was our last night at this hotel. This was years ago when I was homeless. And this was a true story. For real, God had made a way for people to pay our room. He had made a way for people to help us, strangers that we didn't even know. He was always making a way because we were always praying. For real, you can't do nothing without the Most High. You have the Orishas. You have all these deities. And they're going to direct you back to the Most High because that's where you have to go first to get to them. Yes, that's where you should go first, to the Most High to get to them because that's when the rest falls in place. And you're able to speak to your ancestors. You're able to speak to the good spirit, okay, the Holy Spirit. And they're going to keep the bad away. And I'm going to tell you something too. To get to the light, you have to go through the darkness. You have to start going through talking to these demonic spirits. You have to rebuke these demonic spirits. Don't be afraid. No, that's where you're messing up. You running. Go grab your tools and start rebuking. Go grab your spiritual tools and start rebuking these demonic spirits because they're only here to kill, steal, and destroy. And sometimes you can be the devil to yourself. You can be the deceiver. When you go in to do something and you have fear and you're telling yourself you can't do it. I learned to go into things and just do it. I learned this a very long time ago. When I was in high school, I learned to just go into things and just do it. Because if you're not, you're going to be getting held back. It's going to keep you from prosperity, and you don't want to be kept from prosperity. So just do it. Just go for it. You can go into it with your fear. Yeah, and you're going to watch that fear disappear as you do it. Go for it. Don't let nothing hold you back. God is the light. Well, and He's the light in you. You are spirit. You are soul. You are a God being because God lives in you. Always remember that. So we have powers. Start using them to create your gifts. Okay, start using them to create your gifts, to make your gifts come down. Your powers that God gave you. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. You know, I hear them birds tweeting. Sun is coming up. I say, rise with the sun. I go down with the sun, and I rise with the sun. I say, that's what I like to say. But remember everything that I just spoke to you because this message, those are the downloads I was given this morning. This rising. I don't like to say morning because Nobody likes to mourn. You gotta pay attention to them words in your mouth because they create things. Their spells, spelling, words, all of it. Be careful. I get on my children all the time about the things they speak out their mouth because children tend to say just anything sometimes, and you have to correct it. So I believe that's it. Starseeds, the downloads right now, the messages that I just received, and I rose because yeah, God wants you to be the light. He wants you to walk in your truth. He wants you to stop being afraid and just go for it. He wants you to start living in your purpose. Whoever this resonates with, it will find you, okay? I know this video will find you if it resonates with you. I want y'all to tap in and be the light. I am Queen Ashe. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and always remember what you're here for. You're not here to have fun because having fun is being a fool. You want to do something to surpass your time, to make time go by. Start creating, be creative. I did a video on that as well. Start creating. Do things to promote yourself, to make you achieve. That right there is doing something. Don't have fun and be a fool and get in trouble and do things to harm yourself and end up in danger. Like going to the club and in that dark hole, okay? Or just going out wild and like start creating. Find your purpose and live in it. Because that's where the joy of life comes. That's when you start living instead of just existing. Be the light. Okay? That's message. Be the light. I am Queen Ashe. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you to I got tongue tied. Thank you to all my supporters. One love. My pinky is not going right. But one love, y'all. That's love right there. One love. Y'all have a great day or night wherever you are. And start loving one another. Start pushing one another to be great. Hey, we gotta love one another, y'all. Ashe, ashe, ashe.